family, welcome back to my channel. So today for you guys I have another Christmas DIY video with an enamel theme, so that black and white kind of Ray Dunn type of theme. And this video, there's 7 DIYs, but it's really 6. One of them I have done before. I'm trying my best this Christmas DIY season to upload different themes. I've yet to do a farmhouse decor one, and I know I'm going to have multiples of that, but I still want to try my best to put out different themes because I know not everybody is into the farmhouse decor DIYs, but I want to do that soon because that is mainly what I'm going to actually decorate my house with. So I hope you guys enjoyed these DIYs. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get this video to 5,000 thumbs up. This was one where I wasn't sure if many people want to see it, so if you did like it, please give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and now let's begin the video.
Okay, let's start with the Christmas tree. From Dollar Tree, you want to pick up one of their galvanized buckets. I'm using one of the longer ones versus the wider ones. And I painted this entire thing white with white chalk paint. I just prefer to use chalk paint because it dries more quickly. You can use a regular acrylic paint. Now I'm taking black acrylic paint and I am painting the rim on the top of the bucket. And I prefer to use a sponge to do this because it makes it so much easier to do and you end up with a better line versus trying to use a regular paintbrush. Just glide your sponge along that rim and you're good to go. Looking back at it, I wish I would have did the bottom as well. So hey, if you want to do the bottom, do the bottom. Now I'm going to be taking a pencil and a ruler and writing tree in the Ray Dunn font style, but honestly, like, you can use your Cricut machine if you have it. You can transfer it using chalk, which I've shown before in a previous Ray Dunn tutorial. I'll link down below. But the Ray Dunn font is so simple, you can honestly just do it with a ruler. And that's what I did. I just spelled out tree and then I filled it in using a black paint pen. Now I'm placing a Christmas tree from Dollar Tree inside of the bucket. I added some glue to the bottom of the tree and then I glued that down to the center of the bucket. And you need something to secure the tree in place so it doesn't fall over. So to secure it in place, I'm using stones from Dollar Tree, and I just fill the bucket up so that it surrounds the bottom pole of the tree and it ain't gonna go anywhere on me. I start to open up the Christmas tree now, and I've said it so many times, if you watch any of my Christmas tutorials with the Dollar Tree Christmas trees, they are very sparse and it kind of looks funny. So to fill this up, I'm going to be using some of the 15-foot garland Dollar Tree carries, and you know I obviously didn't use 15 feet to fill this up. Now let's decorate the Christmas tree. From Dollar Tree, I'm going to be using these ornaments, and I remove the top of the ornament, and then I just take my black paint and sponge and just paint that middle portion of the ornament that's popping out. So I get this black and white ornament. And I go ahead and I string the garland that's on the tree through the top of the ornament. I don't add the string through it just because I feel like it looks funny on these smaller trees. I rather just attach them directly through the branches of the tree. Don't know if that makes sense, but you can see what I'm doing. Finally, I added some white ribbon around the tree and then added small pine cones. The pine cones I glued on using my glue gun. That was it for the Ray Dunn enamel inspired Christmas tree and Christmas ornaments. How cute is this thing? It reminds me of something you can buy at like Marshall's, Home Goods, something like that. Now less So those are 2 little DIY ornaments you can do. For the top of the tree, I took one of the ornaments and I looped it through the top of the branch of the tree. So the top technically of that ornament was the bottom of the tree. I don't know if that makes sense. And then I took that greenery that I initially took off and glued that to what would be actually the bottom of the ornament. Don't know if that makes sense, but you can see what I did. Finally, I added some white ribbon around the tree and then added small pine cones. The pine cones I glued on using my glue gun. That was it for the Ray Dunn enamel inspired Christmas tree and Christmas ornaments. How cute is this thing? It reminds me of something you can buy at like Marshall's, Home Goods, something like that. Now let's move on to these adorable bowls and cup from Dollar Tree. So from Dollar Tree, what you want to do is pick up any dinnerware you like. I'm using the small little bowls I found. Now Dollar Tree is carrying these transferable rub-on like stickers right now. I got this nice black font one, and what you do is you cut out the letters you need. There is a white paper on the back that you will peel off, and then take the letter and rub it onto the surface of whatever it is you are applying the sticker to. What I recommend doing is starting with the middle letters and then working your way outward. The reason I recommend starting with the middle is because you get better placement that way. You don't want to start with the first letter or the last letter and then realize, oh, this is not where I wanted it to be. So you get better placement if you start in the middle, especially if you're doing it on a cup or like a plate. The bowl is a little bit more forgiving, but I do recommend starting in the middle and then working your way out. You get better placement. This was my favorite DIY because I've never used the transferable stickers, so they were really fun to work with, and it's really inexpensive. So you could just get one cup or whatever it might be and then one pack of transferable stickers, and it only costs $2. To make the 2 bowls and the mug, it cost me $5 instead of $6 because I was able to use 2 packs of the transferable stickers on 3 of these, and I still had a bunch of letters left over. And that was it for these bowls and the mug. I really like these. Moving on to the tier tray, the main part, the tier tray, I actually made in a previous video. I will link down below for you guys. It was Rae Dunn inspired DIY. Quick rundown, you get a cake pan and a pizza pan and you paint them whatever color you like. I went with a white chalk paint. You also want to get 3 candle holders and paint them white as well. Then you'll glue all of these pieces together with a heavy duty glue. I'm using Gorilla Glue. You can use E6000 super glue. I just don't recommend using a hot glue gun to glue them all together. And then I go ahead and I paint the edging of the cake pan and the pizza pan with some black paint and a makeup sponge. Again, I recommend using a sponge because it's easier to get a nice crisp line versus taking a paintbrush and trying to do it mainly by hand. This way you're just letting the sponge do all of the work. Again, original tutorial will be linked below. So what I'm adding to the tier tray are the bowls and the cup I made earlier. I put one of the bowls at the very top. I'm also adding those Dollar Tree ornaments, but this time I kept the greenery on top, and again I painted the edges black. I added about 5 of these to my tray. I got this Believe ornament from Hobby Lobby for half off. Cost me about $1.50. I added that to the top of my tier tray. I'm also adding these miniature Christmas trees from Dollar Tree. 2 are in a pack. I really wish I had more on hand. I just had 1 pack, and I think it looks so cute. Oh, girl, you can hear these dogs play fighting. They cray. Stop it, Pepper, but Pepper gets a little too cray. To the reindeer treats bowl I added marshmallows. Obviously, you don't have to do this. If you're using it as decoration, those marshmallows are going to get hard eventually. So it's kind of up to you what you want to do. There's lots of ornaments that are white from Dollar Tree you can add black to get that enamel look. I did that with this snowflake flower looking ornament. I just took a makeup sponge, not a makeup sponge, but a painting sponge, and I added black paint around it. That went inside of the tier tray. Then I added white holly berry. I cut the branches off of the main stem and just sprinkle the holly berry everywhere. And then I topped it all off with reindeer ornaments. I added a bigger glittery one to the top of the tier tray, and then 2 white glittery ones that come in a 2-pack to the bottom and top of the tray. And that was it for my tier tray. How pretty is this thing? I want to put more of the miniature little Christmas trees in there, and I love the way that it looks. I'm really sorry if you could hear these dogs in the background. I'm lying on a bed with 2 of them while I dog sit my mom's dog. So it's a pain in the butt right now. Now moving on to these candle pillars. Now Dollar Tree right now is carrying candle pillars in black and in white. They are imperfect. Some of them have cardboard stuck to them that's really hard to get off. So per usual, I'm taking my sponge and I am painting the rim of my candle pillar black. So this is going to be the smaller one. After I have it painted black, I take those transferable stickers, and to the smaller one, I just put joy on the middle of the stand. This was super easy to do. It stuck well. Now for the larger candle holder, I glued 2 candle pillars together using hot glue. Again, I paint the rims of the candle pillars, but this time I bring the black paint up a bit more. Where the two candle pillars meet, I spell out Noel. Now this was more difficult, obviously. Where the two pillars meet, the stickers didn't want to stay, so I did my best to smooth it out, taking my time. But to fix any weird gaps and spaces where the sticker didn't stick, I used a small paintbrush and black paint to fix the letters. And I obviously had things to fix with this one. As I said, some of the pillars have weird cardboard stuck to them, so to mask that, I took white paint and covered it up. The final thing I ended up doing was adding that greenery from one of those white ball ornaments to the top of the Noel candle pillar. And that was it for this DIY and for all of the DIYs in general. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I think the next thing will probably be Farmhouse Christmas decor. So hopefully you guys look forward to that. Anyways, again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.